Hello. Today we're going to walk through the process of submitting to this year's IDEAS2 awards. First thing you need to do is go ahead and click on Begin Online Submission Now. The system is going to ask you for an email address, so we'll just punch in a test email address here. And if you have an email address already in the system, it's going to ask you for the password with that account. If you're new, it's going to ask you to punch in your first name and last name and create a password. And right now the system is going to go ahead and make an account for you. And then once that's completed, it'll log you in and it will take you directly to the first page of the submission form. So as you move through the form, the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and name the project and select your category, like so. And then go ahead and fill out this information. You'll move through the different pages of the form. When you get to the bottom of each page, go ahead and click on Save and Next here, and that will save the content you've put in on this page and go ahead and take you to the next page. Click through the form and fill out all the required information. Okay, and once you get to the bottom of this last page, you've got new options here. You can click on Save here, which will basically save a draft of what you've entered in so far and allow you to come back, update, and make changes to it. If you click Submit here, that's going to finalize your submission. It's going to not allow you to make any more changes, and it's actually going to mark it as a completed submission in the system. So when you're ready to click Submit, just make sure that you don't need to make any more edits to the form and that everything is exactly as you want it to be. When you click Submit, the system is actually going to go through your form and it's going to check to make sure that you've completed all required fields. So if I click Submit here, for example, it's going to go through and it's going to highlight any required field that I've not filled out. And once you get to the bottom of the page, you can either click Save and Next again, or you can click Submit. And it's going to continue checking through the form and taking you to the fields that you need to complete. Once that's done, it's going to go ahead and take you to your shopping cart. Like I said, once you finalize your submission, you'll be taken to your shopping cart here. And there are a couple of things that you can do on this page. The first thing you can do is you can actually just go ahead and check out and pay for any submissions that require payment. If you or anyone on your team is a member of AISC, that submission fee is going to be waived, and that will display here under details that that submission fee has been waived, and it will also show that $0 cost. If you're submitting another entry on behalf of your firm, you can copy your current entry and save yourself some time from retyping in the same information by clicking Copy Submission here. And what it will do is it will generate a copy of the submission. You'll be asked to retitle it, so we'll put another project name in. And you'll select that category. And then it's going to walk you through the form again, have you confirm all that information, update what needs changed, and then you'll go through the submittal process again. So we'll just click to the end here, and we'll click Submit. And again, you're taken back to this cart page, and you can see all the submissions that are ready to be checked out. So when you have everything finished up, go ahead and click on Checkout. On this final checkout page, you're going to see your total amount due. You'll see instructions for payment. Non-AISC members do need to pay that $150 entry fee by credit card or check by the deadline, which is December 4th. If you are a non-AISC member, go ahead and print out this form available here, and you can mail the completed form to this address here. Once you've read through all this and downloaded the form, go ahead and click on Process. And once you click Process, you'll be taken to this page. You can see confirmation that your information was received successfully. You have a couple options here. You can either click Print Invoice, and that'll print out a listing of all your applications, or you can click Print Invoice and All Applications, and that's going to print out your invoice, and it's also going to include a printout of all your applications that are included on that invoice. As you can see here, you've got all the applications that you have submitted on that invoice. It's going to display as not paid until your payment is received in the office. Once that's done, it'll be marked as paid in the system on the back end, and it'll start displaying as paid here. And at this point, you've actually completed all the steps necessary to submit for this year's program.